Dr. Tracy Page, and welcome to Health Made Easy, where we discuss topics focused on hormonal health, weight loss, and wellness. Yes, you heard me. I want to make being healthier easier. Don't get me wrong, we all have to do the work, myself included, but let's make being healthy less complicated. I'll provide clear, simple, and actionable steps that you can implement into your daily life. Really, who doesn't want to feel better? If you're ready to increase your energy, optimize your well-being, and restore your health, then listen up. I love helping my patients and listeners optimize their health and clear away the brain fog, shed the excess weight, improve their mood, and really change the way they age. I am a triple board certified physician, and I created Health Made Easy just for you. Let's get started on today's topic. Welcome. Today is a special edition podcast because I would like to share with you a program that we've worked really hard on creating and making available to listeners and even to my patients in the office. So a lot of women over 30 struggle with weight loss due to hormonal imbalance. A lot of times our hormones start changing around the age of 35 and up, and we struggle with weight gain, and we struggle with fatigue, insomnia, we stop sleeping, we have increased anxiety, and even people who never had anxiety before start experiencing this. They also notice that they're losing muscle or it's harder to maintain the muscle, and their moods are up and down. So I see a lot of patients in this age group, and I wanted to create a program that was different. I wanted to create a program that I could really help my patients in a way that I've never helped them before. So I'm going to share with you today, actually, some wonderful success stories. I'm going to share 3 of them, and I'm going to read verbatim what these 3 patients wrote to me when they were giving a testimonial of their experience with working with us. But before I get there, I wanted to tell you that when I was thinking about this program, what I noticed with patients, the difference between the ones that were successful and not successful, and I've treated many, many patients for weight loss. And a couple of things I've noticed that from the time they come into the office, they're motivated when they get there, or sometimes they feel hopeless. I've seen that as well. They're either motivated or they're hopeless. When they leave, they're usually hopeful because I have been known to be like a cheerleader, and I really try to get people pumped up and excited about taking care of themselves and their health and their life, because there's nothing more important, I believe, than taking care of your body. It's the one thing that we have. It's the only thing that we have that we're going to have throughout our whole life. And if we take care of it, it serves us well. So I truly, truly believe it's one of the most important things that I do when I help people get healthy. And it's not about a specific number or goal or weight. It's really just about learning healthy habits and becoming healthier by the things that you choose to do every day. But what I notice where patients struggle is they're super motivated. They leave my office and they're out on their own. And then they're dealing with all the obstacles that come up when it comes to being healthy. So it's other family and friends who may not be following the same type of lifestyle. It's work and the obstacles of incorporating a healthy lifestyle and a busy schedule. It could be making time for exercise. It could be having an injury. It could be feeling overwhelmed and not knowing what foods to eat or if this is good or bad. It could be exercising but not getting to your goal and figuring and not understanding why that's happening. So it's really what happened after they left my office that I had no control over and no way of helping. Now, I have some patients who are very diligent and who, called in or came back to see me more often than our regular 3-month appointment, where I was able to intervene and to help them and guide them. And I think really that has made one of the biggest differences in their success. So they weren't afraid to reach out to me and say, hey, this isn't working, or hey, I've been on a plateau for 2 months and nothing's changing. And rather than just giving up and getting frustrated, which we all do, we're all capable of doing, instead they reached out and I was able to help guide them. And sometimes it's just an encouraging word and reminding them why they started making lifestyle changes to begin with. So when I was thinking about that, we paired ourselves with a leading wellness company so that I could bring a program to my patients and to my clients virtually. And this is great because it's like having me and my coaching staff in your back pocket. And we get to monitor and see what you're doing every day. Now, some people, they don't really like that. And we only can monitor and see what you do is if you participate in the program. So if you choose not to do that, you don't wear your CoreSync app, you don't take pictures of your food, you don't participate, I'm not going to be able to see that. But for those who are participating, who want to participate, it's great because then I can give you real-time feedback on what you're doing, especially when you're not reaching your goal. So I can look at what kind of exercise you're doing, see where your heart rate is falling. I can set some heart rate goals for you. And the same thing, I can also do that with food and see what you're eating, what your portion sizes are. So I call it the Pause Weight Loss Program because it's a program specifically designed for women over 30 who are struggling with weight gain. And we're all busy. We don't know what to do. So I wanted to really just make it simple. I provide you the right personal, and it is very personalized, strategies that help you get those healthy habits in place so you get that real long-term weight loss. So we use science, because I'm all about the science, and then the personal touch. So we're checking in. So we check in with you twice a week, see how you're doing. I personally check in with you once a week. And then also I send out a once a week educational video just to make sure you're getting the best results and you're getting them in a timely manner. So we're going to focus on weight loss and body fat loss, getting fit and strong, so maintaining muscle, having more energy, improving sleep, managing stress, and just really overall feeling great. That's the goal. So we look at nutrition. We have amazing coaches. We're there every step of the way. We make sure your program and strategies are right for you. So it's very patient specific. And the app really allows me to monitor that and to give you real-time feedback. And then we at the Pause believe that consistently good far outweighs occasionally perfect. So you all know how we do this. We start a program and we just want to be perfect. And the first week might go by and we've eaten all of our fruits and vegetables. We've gotten our protein, we've stayed away from alcohol and sugar and carbohydrates, or, I would say baked goods or processed carbohydrates. And then week 2 comes and maybe it isn't so good. Maybe have 1 or 2 days you're off, and then that may lead into 3 or 4 days. So what I really believe is that when you're consistently good over perfect, then that gives you some room to have some of those foods that you really enjoy that might not help get you to your weight loss goal, but are just part of your diet that you enjoy eating. So we believe at the Pause in the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time you eat foods that are getting you to your weight loss goal, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, lean proteins. And then 20% of the time you have room for foods maybe that are not helping you get to your goal, but you still enjoy them. And also too, it is very personalized nutrition. Now, I try to encourage my patients to do clean eating, kind of think of Whole30, but clean eating, and then combine that with some intermittent fasting. And we introduce that for each person at a different time, because I think those two things combined are really, really helpful in helping you reach your goals. The third thing is portion control. And there's a portion guide and a hunger guide. We give you shopping lists, eating out guides, and just recipes and different things to help you reach your goal. So a lot of times we can eat healthy, but if we're overeating, and even if it's healthy food, we're still not going to get to our goal. So we also want to make sure you understand about portions and what a portion is. And then we do personalized exercise plans. So again, everybody's at a different fitness level. So we personalize your heart rate plan, customized to your fitness level. So that way, every workout, you're getting the max amount of that workout. And also too, is you're getting that post-workout calorie burn. And that's especially when you get up into the 85% of your heart rate. So, and we'll talk more about that, but there's different zones. There's like the gray zone, which is the easiest, the blue zone, and then the orange zone, which is the 85% and above of heart rate max. So I use it myself, and it's actually a little bit interesting because when you see that you're not in the orange zone and you want to be in the orange zone, you realize you have to work harder. And you don't want to stay in the orange zone. I love doing kind of like a zigzag where you go up in the orange zone, you come down into the blue, you go up in the orange, come down, kind of like a zigzag. And you'll see mine, I'll post mine heart rate monitor graph from one of my workouts so you can see what it looks like. So anyways, it's really nice because it's convenient. So if you have a smartphone, you just download the app. You get a Core Sync monitor, you strap it on when you go to do your exercise. And then I am able to see all of that. And also too, what's really great about the app is that you have the ability to reach out to me as well. And you can actually schedule your coaching calls. You can ask me questions. So there's a whole section for coach, and you can reach out to me. And it's really nice because then we can talk. And that way, what I notice is when patients left the office, they weren't able to still connect with me and they weren't able to get guidance. And this program allows me to give you that. So I have helped quite a few women lose weight. I work on my health and fitness and stress management and eating every day. It's not something that you do once and then it's gone. It's something that you have to do I think for a lifestyle, it's what you do. And I still have room for ice cream and brownies and desserts and things that I like. Sugar obviously is my thing. But I also found healthy versions like Daily Harvest, where they have ice cream that's made out of, avocados and coconut and cacao and some other really good ingredients. So, anyways, I wanted to share with you, I think it's really important for you to hear from my patients about their own experiences. So I'm just going to read them to you so that you can hear what they've been through and their success and what it took. Because sustainable weight loss isn't about reaching a goal quickly and losing, 30 or 40 pounds in 6 weeks. It's really about, again, habits and lifestyle change. So this comes from Beverly. And I'll never forget the first day Beverly walked into my office. She was really frustrated and she did not know what a carbohydrate was, what a protein was, what, the different macros, so fats. So there was a lot of education. And this was frustrating for me because I didn't at that time have a lot of time to educate her and had to send her on her way to work with someone to get some more education on what some of those things mean. But Beverly was great because Beverly never gave up. She came back to me and was like, hey, I need more information. I need this. And Beverly was surrounded by some wonderful people too that stepped up and helped her learn about cooking for herself and things that she could eat. So I just want to share with you Bev's story. So she said, hi, my name is Beverly. I've been a patient of Dr. Page's for 10 months, and she wrote this on December 31st of 2020. So I've been a patient of Dr. Page's for 10 months, and I have lost 98 pounds. My gastroenterologist recommended that I see her, and I was at my wit's end. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't lose weight, and I was unhealthy. I have 2 autoimmune diseases, and I felt terrible, but I finally had some hope as she helped me coordinate my food, exercise, water, and sleep. And I applied the changes and was disciplined, and it changed my life. I am much healthier today because of Dr. Page. She is a miracle worker and truly God sent, and I would recommend her to everyone I know. I wanted more than anything to be healthy, and my dreams are coming true. Thanks to Dr. Page, and I can't thank her enough. I am still on my journey, and I have a lot more to learn and looking forward to it. And what I love about Bev is she's always posting on Facebook and she's always a wonderful example to everyone. Like she is out there showing people that you can change, you can implement changes and you can lose weight. I mean, this is a woman who said I could never lose weight and she's lost 98 pounds. She's just positive and she's upbeat and she loves the gym. I love that about her. So anyways, that was from Beverly. This podcast is brought to you by Orthomolecular Products, the exclusive supplement company of the Wisconsin Institute of Functional Medicine. I have chosen Orthomolecular because they are a leader and an innovator in the functional medicine space since it was founded over 31 years ago. They follow the latest science and combine the highest quality of ingredients to produce effective nutritional solutions for clinicians like myself to use with my patient. They control the entire manufacturing process, they know exactly what is in each capsule, and they offer products free of allergenic additives and preservatives. This is just one of the many reasons I decided to carry Orthomolecular products in my office. You can book an appointment today to learn about how my team and our partners at Orthomolecular can help you reach your health goals when nutraceuticals are needed. You can call us at 920-968-9311 or visit us on our website at wisconsinfunctionalmed.com. It's all one word, wisconsinfunctionalmed.com. We use Orthomolecular products because efficacy and your health really matter. My second one comes from Connie, and Connie's super nice. And I didn't see Connie quite as much. Connie's actually been really great about just kind of doing things on her own, but she has checked in. And she, on January 4th of 2021, she wrote what I call a testimonial to talk about her experience. Because I asked some of my patients if they would share their experiences, because I believe that we can all help each other and that we all help each other heal and get on the right pathway. I've learned from many people. And if one of my patients, touches your life and helps you know that you can make changes too and that you can lose weight, then I think that we've all been of service. And that's the goal, that we're all of service, each and every one of us. So Connie writes, on January 4th, I started with Dr. Page in April of 2020. I have lost 80 pounds from April to December. Dr. Page is amazing to work with. She is very caring and really listens to her patients, showing that she really cares and wants you to be successful. She answers all questions thoroughly and is encouraging and positive, which helped me to be positive about this journey. This weight loss process has been successful because her positivity and her belief in me has helped push me to continue my weight loss journey. Before losing weight, I was always tired. I had no energy and was very unhappy with myself. Prior to starting with Dr. Page, I hurt my knee, and when I went to the doctor, we talked about weight and how hard it was on your knees. I told him that I have had a very hard time losing weight, and I asked if he had any suggestions. That is when I was referred to Dr. Page. After meeting with her for the first time, I knew that she was the one. She took the time and listened to me and really made me feel like I was important. Life now is way different. I wake up each morning ready to go. I have more energy now than before, and I'm starting to feel like a person who I can be happy with. 3 benefits I have gained are confidence, weight loss, success, and a more active lifestyle. I would definitely recommend Dr. Page to others. She's very passionate about her job as well as each of her patients. She makes you feel more like a friend than a patient. That one, it's going to make me cry, but it's really heartwarming when my patients say that because I want people to feel, I always say I treat people like I treat my family, and I want patients to know that I do care and I know how they feel. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have 5 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose or 500 pounds to lose. Yes, each of those are different, but they still, the same emotions come up for you, the same struggles come up for you, the same feelings about yourself. I love that she said she felt more confident because I remember when I didn't feel confident because of my body and how I looked. So I think we all have gone through that at some point in time. But anyway, so she has lost an amazing 80 pounds, which is wonderful. And I wanted to share Connie with you. And then the third one I'm going to share is Lisa. And Lisa wrote a pretty extensive testimonial, but I think it's worth sharing here because, again, I think the most important thing I want you to take away from this podcast is that weight loss is not a quick fix. And it really is a lifestyle change. And for those who are really committed to changing their lifestyle and really committed to their goal and aren't concerned about how long it takes to get there, they're more concerned about, getting there and making sure that they're doing all the things they can do to the best of their ability each day to get there. So I will tell you, last year, my husband and I set a goal in January of 2020. And we said, this year this year I want to have dancer legs. That was one of the things I wanted. I wanted lean, thin legs because I've always carried my weight in my legs. And the other thing too is I said to my husband, I'm 54 and I'll be 54 that year. And this is the year. I'm not waiting any longer. I'm just going to do what it takes. I need to be an example to my patients and to myself. And I really just have to, work at it. And I did. And I am a different person a year later. And I always tell my patients, it's what happens from the time you decide on doing something and then that period in between until you get to where you wanted to go. That's actually the most important part. It's not getting there. It's all that stuff that happens in between. How did you deal with the obstacles? How did you deal with the friends? How did you deal with the parties? How did you deal with the family members? How did you deal with the stress? How did you deal with the temptation? How did you deal and learn to overcome all those things that got you where you were that you didn't want to be, which is overweight? And then what did you do to change and to improve on so that you could then still live your life and have different habits and be at your ideal weight? And so this is a perfect example of that. So I'm going to share with you Lisa's testimonial. So Lisa sent this testimonial to me on January 7th, and this is what she wrote. I struggled with weight all my life. I was active, always on the move, ate right, exercised some, but I would just keep yo-yoing on the scale. After I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, I would nap most afternoons. I was always fatigued and the weight just kept adding up. I didn't know if there was something wrong with me or was it a side effect of my biologic I had to take for my rheumatoid arthritis. I had no energy whatsoever. I figured I needed someone who would really take a look at what was happening to me. I knew there had to be a reason. So I did research on physicians. I think she looked up integrative physicians because I, at that time, was working at Purveya Integrative Medicine. And she said, I found Dr. Page. My first appointment, we chatted on what my concerns were, and she really took time to listen. She's so easy to talk to, very down to earth, and really gives you that feeling of confidence that she will get to the bottom of it. Next were blood tests. then her analysis of what those tests showed. She took the time to explain everything in great detail. She found out my thyroid wasn't functioning optimally, which was more than likely the cause of most of my fatigue. She took care of that, and I feel that was a jump start that got the ball rolling. We discussed options and put into play a plan that would help me and help me get started on my journey. We worked on nutrition, mainly carbs and sugar. We worked on logging my food, which I had done in the past with other weight loss plans. What helped here was checking in from time to time for an evaluation of those logs and finding ways for things to work better. Even allergy testing. I never thought I was allergic to any foods. I am sensitive to items that cause a higher amount of inflammation, and that was very helpful. Today, I have lost a little over 100 pounds. And she puts an exclamation point, which I love. In the beginning, I thought if I could just lose 80 pounds, I would be happy. Then I decided on the number 100. Wow, what a change. I work out 6 days a week and switch between swimming, biking, and weight training. There has been a lot of trial and error and learning on how to adjust your nutrition to keep things moving in the right direction. Dr. Page talks about doing your best, and sometimes it may not be your best, but you learn from it and you move on to the next day and do your best. It truly is a lifestyle change. I am grateful for Dr. Page and doing the testing. You just can't believe how all your hormone levels make such a difference in having an optimally functioning body. My joints are doing better, my fatigue is better, my overall disposition has improved greatly. I highly recommend Dr. Page to anyone who just is struggling like me. Knowing something just isn't right, she will find it and help you get started on your journey. So, a couple of things about Lisa's testimonial that I love is that she highlights it's truly a lifestyle change. The other thing, too, when she mentions that and let me not pass over that quickly because I've been harping on that, it is truly a lifestyle change. Because if you knew that you could get to your weight loss goal if you just made tiny habit changes, and you could stick with those. Again, if you go back and you're not sure about how to make habit changes, listen to my podcast on habits. But really, you want to set yourself up for success. So start out with just simple things that you know you can be successful with. And then those things build on themselves and more. And eventually you have a different lifestyle. The other thing, too, that she wrote in here that I really liked is she said she works out 6 days a week and she switches between swimming, biking, and weight training. And I love that because there's no one perfect exercise that's going to help you get to your goal. It's just moving your body. And what I love about the Core Sync program and that we have is that you can use any type of activity and I will be able to see, except for swimming probably, but any type of activity and I'll be able to see how your heart rate and how your body responds to that activity and give you guidance. So I love that because when patients always ask me what's the best exercise to do, I always say the best exercise to do is the one you like because that's the one you'll do. If I tell you to go run and you hate running, you're not going to do it or you're not going to do it for very long. So I love that she put in here that she does a variety of things. And I really believe in that because even today, my husband and I went to work out and we worked out yesterday together. And today we just weren't feeling it. So we said, okay, we're not really feeling it. Instead of running, let's walk on the treadmill. And instead of going like full body workout, which is what we were planned on doing, let's just hit some major parts that we really want to work on. So we hit our shoulders, we did our core and our abdominal muscles, we did a little bit of back exercises, and then we did some triceps and some calves. And I think we did some bands for our butt in the beginning. So we just kind of hit a few areas. We were there, we showed up, we did what we felt like. We didn't make ourselves do anything we didn't want to do. And that I think is really the key, is that you have to be able to allow yourself days where you're going to go full throttle and then days when you're not. And that's what's also cool about the Core Sync app is that it shows you that every day is not supposed to be in the orange. Some days are supposed to be in the blue and some in the gray. And it's just about moving your body. So I wanted to share those 3 testimonials with you. I have more, but I'm going to stop there because, those 3 really, they're special and they came at a time when, it's nice to know that you're making a difference. It's important for me to be of service and to know that their weight loss will change the trajectory of their health. And to me, that's a far greater gift that I can give you than anything. So if you are out there and you're struggling with your weight and you're not sure what to do and you need help and guidance, reach out to me. You can reach out at wisconsinfunctionalmed.com and look under weight loss section. And then we talk about the Core Sync program there. You can come and see me in the office. So I have patients who join our weight loss program, both on site at the office and also virtually. And I never see them in the office. You can do both because we can ship you a heart rate monitor. So it's such a wonderful program. It allows me to really give you real-time feedback to help you when you hit a plateau, to show you what I'm doing. I upload my stuff all the time. I really think it can make a difference. And whether it's 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 150 pounds, we love to work with you. We love to help you get to your goals. It really can change the way you age, and it can change your whole life. I was a heavy kid, and my life is different now as an adult because I made health and lifestyle changes. And even as an adult, I've lost and gained weight, but I feel like this is a time in my life where I really understand it all now. Got it under control. Still have to work on it every single day, but it doesn't play a role in my life like it did before. And I want that for you too. I want you to wake up, like Connie said, feeling energized, ready to go, love yourself, be the person that you want to be. Like Lisa said, have energy, work out 6 days a week and enjoy it and hurt less. That's so important. And like Bev says, she's still on this journey. She's already lost 98 pounds. She's doing amazing. But she knows that she still wants to learn more and still wants to continue to be healthy. So all of these ladies are wonderful examples of what you can do too. So if you need us, we're here to help you. WisconsinFunctionalMed.com, all one word. You can find us there, or you can even call us at 920-968-9311, and we'll be happy to help you in any way that we can. I hope this extra little podcast is helpful. I hope it finds you at a time when you may be struggling and you need some help and guidance, and we'd be happy to help you. Take care. This is an important reminder. The podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a diagnosis or a prescription for care. Please consult with your healthcare practitioner before moving forward with any of the therapies or treatments discussed in today's podcast. If today's topic resonated with you and you want more information, please check out our website, WisconsinFunctionalMed.com. All one word, WisconsinFunctionalMed.com. Also, for those of you who want further assistance with weight loss, consider our online weight loss program called The Pause, which can be found under Services. We really focus on helping you reach your weight loss goals. We provide a supportive and interactive and engaging environment, which is led by me, Dr. Tracy Page, so you can get all the help you need. Remember, you can change the way you age, and I'm here to help.